Hey, look at that. Our friends create. Oh shit. Oh, I dropped it. Something about a friend quest 120 in a row. Oh no. I I did 120 friend quests in a row. That's what that was about. Sweet. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It is Saturday. Feliz Sábado. We are basically in the next so we finished the friend quest. We are in 14th place in Diamond League. But most importantly, the day streak is always the most important. I think we have. See, I wish that we had more time. Like, I wish we could stockpile on double XP. Of course, I could see how that could be misconstrued. That could. Or, not misconstrued. You know what I'm trying to say? It could easily, like, be borked with easily. But anyways, yesterday was 1,829 days on the day streak. And that is, whoa, look at our stuff. Continue. I'm going to give Pavel some streak freezing because I'm a charitable boy. We're going to say hello to 5 days into our 5th year. 1,830 days on the day streak. Almost flipped off the camera. I'm wearing a jacket today. It's getting a little colder. It's not, the summer's ending. Pool's closed. Days are getting shorter. So I don't think I'm just gonna commit to, like, what's the word? I don't think I'm just gonna commit to wearing jackets 24/7, but there's still some hot days. It's still summer, technically. But once I start leaving for Brazil, it will be over. Summer will be over, but at least it'll be hot there. Speaking of which, looks like we've got some rewards for the friend quest. I wish they gave us more time. But we're going to drink this potion and be good with our word, our ninja way. So anyways, 1,830 days on the day streak. Almost flipped off the camera again. See you in a sec. Here we are. Here, spring is around the corner. See? It's not just me. So I'm going to refresh the page. Hopefully the double XP bleeds into... It does. Okay. We didn't lose it. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the stories. Part of me wants to just do a one and done. Like this one mistake that I got. Get 10 correct in a row in 4 lessons. That's easy to do. Let's see. What can we do? Let's do target practice. We're going to do whatever this thing tells us. Penalty kick.
Penalty.
I guess it's penalty, like penalty. That's good to know because Fuchiball is popular. It's already hot. Hey, Legendary Tweaks is here. That's cool. Hey, so we got a former commenter that has come back. Victor's trying to get a head count of who is loyal to the PD or who is not. Winter. It's winter and it's very hot. Good. I love the heat. Everybody in Brazil disagrees that the heat... They disagree with me about the heat. I love the heat. I think it should be hotter. I'll probably change my mind if I'm in the middle of a desert, but I don't think that'll ever happen because I am always hydrated.
Gol rápido.
Gol rápido, a fast goal. Goal, a quick goal, a fast goal. Goalkeeper.
Goleiro.
Goleiro. Okay, we're learning about esportes. And that's
Milagre do jogo.
what is it? What's a milagre? Milagre do jogo. A miracle of the game. On the right.
Pela direita.
Yes.
No tempo final, precisamos marcar gol.
No tempo final, precisamos marcar gol. In the final period, we need to score a goal.
Posso agarrar a bola e correr?
posso agarrar a bola e correr. Correr.
Can I grab the ball and run?
Corre já para o gol.
Run.
Já.
Now to the goal. Oh, right now. Okay.
Para.
It's right now. Oopsie.
Rápido. Corram para ela. Rápido. Corram para ela.
Fast. Run to her now. Quick, run to her.
Passa a bola para mim. Passa a bola para mim.
Pass me the ball.
Corre já para o gol.
Run to the goal right now. See, it doesn't say agora, which I feel like it should. How hot was it in 2023, by the way? That's good to know. Let's get this flame. What day is it today? Speaking of hot, we got 40 cheesy peas, and more than likely, the flame, which is today. What day is it today? And boom, 1,830 days on the day streak. Feliz sábado. Yeah, eu falo português. Keeping the flame going, keeping it alive, and as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yes. Okay, we're high energy right now, homies. And we got 10 cheesy peas. We spent 3 out of 15 minutes learning. And there it is. That beautiful Saturday. Oh, yes, I finished up another week. 5 in a row, apparently, is all that they're counting. Because I guess they don't trust that people keep longer than a 5-week streak. Which is okay. You know what? Nobody's perfect like me. Boom. 18:30, Friday to Saturday. Give me that goodness. Give me that dopamine hit, kids. Oh, yeah, I'm addicted. Addicted to the stuff. Oh, yeah, here's my Puma slides that I think I have. I still have them. I still have them. Yeah. Here's what it was, and here what is. What could be. They're like $7. I should get another set. Those are cheap. Beautiful. 1830 days. You're working at a factory, Victor? I didn't even know that. All right, but we must say goodbye to this. Duos Lingos. We're going to go to the quest tab, I guess. Cool. And we're streaming pretty early. Because I don't have a laugh. Oh, man, 1602. Why does this have to be so difficult? Oh, see, one of the stragglers are, like, moved up. And now I can't, like, resist moving down. But still, we're going to take our time. I'm not going to worry too hard. I will tomorrow. Share family history stories.
Com força.
With force. Hard.
Sofá.
Sofa.
Vilarejo.
Village.
Pelo menos.
Pelo menos is at least.
Meu avô e seus amigos gostavam de tomar banho de mar.
My grandmother and your friends liked to swim. Liked to swim. Meu avô e seus amigos gostavam de tomar banho. Gostavam de tomar banho de mar. That's a lot of words. My grandfather and his friends. Oh, grandfather. I got that wrong.
Lençol.
Sheet, as in.
Bora.
Let's go.
Força.
With force.
Agricultor.
Farmer.
O agricultor feliz.
O agricultor feliz. Happy farmer.
Pá.
Pa. A pa pa.
Escutar.
Milagre.
Miracle.
Piada.
Joke.
Fazer uma piada.
Piada.
Ele
Make a joke.
tomava banho de mar todos os dias. Mar.
Durante as férias, ele adorava andar na praia.
During the holidays, he loved walking on the beach.
Ele adorava andar na cidade para explorar. Andar.
He loved walking in the city to explore. What's jokes? Contar piadas is jokes. Okay. Ele
Ele.
what was it? Tomava
Tomar.
de banho. Mar todos os dias.
Dias.
Tomava banho de mar todos os dias. Yes, he went swimming in the sea every day. Now, village, villagero or something like that. How do you spell it? Villarejo. No villaggio, ele adorava pescar. No rio como amigos. In the village, he loved fishing. In the river with his friends. Walk very little. Pouco andar.
Geralmente, ele pescava no rio.
Generally, he fished in the river.
Ser. Agricultor.
To be a
Ele
farmer.
frequentemente assistia a filmes de aventura.
He often watched adventure movies.
Ele escrevia cartas todos os dias.
He wrote letters every day. Okay. Andar pouco?
Pouco.
Or is it pouco andar? Andar pouco.
Pouco.
Pouco. Oh, I just had the words flipped. The fact that you felt something wrong with the sentence indicates that you're now getting used to the language. I know. I've kind of noticed that for a while now, but I'm glad you picked up on that. It's a very specific thing to notice, and I'm thankful. Glad you're streaming earlier today. I know, me too. Dude, the neighbors are blasting the music here. That's okay. And this is real talk too right now. Part of why I can't really conversate well in Portuguese has to do with how noisy of a country Brazil is. No offense. Like, you know, if we're talking about blasting music, I feel like that's all I kind of hear. It's just a noisy country, and I can't have a one-on-one conversation with everybody when I have like all this background noise. And that goes for English too. Like, this isn't just an English versus Portuguese, I'm just a stupid gringo. It's really just the way I process audio. I take everything in. I could discern other things, but, you know, the ADHD combined with, like, my ability to, like, and it's part of, like, a musical trait, too, that I have, that I'm naturally born with. I could hear background noises, like, it's right in the forefront, which actually helps in mixing music. But, so, I imagine it's like that in our classroom. Yeah. With all due respect, I've been in noisy situations just like that in America, but it's just a noisy place to be in Brazil. It's the same deal. Very similar. So, let's see. I'm going to do another target practice.
Jogador de futebol.
Bora jogar como time. Bora jogar como time.
Let's play as a team, suddenly.
De repente.
Precisamos jogar com força. Jogar com força.
We need to play extra
Corre já
hard.
para o gol.
Corre já para o gol. Corre. Run to the goal right now.
Vamos tentar fazer 3 gols. Tireis.
Is it just me, or was that quieter?
Vamos tentar fazer 3 gols.
What is it? Let's try to score 3 goals.
Sugiro chutar.
Eu sugiro chutar alto para marcar. Eu sugiro. I suggest kicking high to score.
Aproveitamos a final para melhorar como time.
We improve the final. What was it? We took advantage. We used the final to improve as a team. Okay.
Pelo menos mais
Pelo menos mais At least one
Posso
more.
agarrar a bola e correr?
Can I grab the ball and run? Okay, we got 10 in a row. Very good. And we got 10 in a row here. Very, very good. Gemmies. Give me the gems. Yeah, it's hard to... Like, they thought I was stupid. Like, I remember my teacher... And look, my 4th grade teacher was kind of a bitch. But I will say, she was right. I did have, like, ADHD as a kid. Even though my mom and I think the person that was evaluating me, when I went to go get tested, I didn't have autism. I didn't have ADHD. I had what's known as an auditory processing disorder, which means, being able to listen to something. And I'll honestly, it's kind of in the spectrum of ADHD, where ADHD, you get distracted by every single thing. I think auditorily, that's what I have. And it's everywhere all at once. And that's bad. That's bad when it's individual conversations. But when it's listening to like an ensemble, or like distinguishing, or like bouncing back from every single spot in a mix, it's very useful. And you learn to use it, You learn to use the detriment that you're born with. Man, Friend Black is a fucker. Fuck you, man. 200 XP I need. Ah, man. At least.
Uou, pelo menos.
Vai, chuta.
Vai, chuta o penalti. Go, kick the penalty. Hard. Oh, shit. I accidentally hit one of the F6 keys. What was it?
Com força.
Me mostra.
Me mostra a jogada. Show me the play. Fuck, I didn't do that.
Bora jogar como time.
Let's play as a
Dois
team.
jogadores de futebol.
Dois jogadores de futebol.
Vamos marcar e ganhar o jogo. Vamos marcar e ganhar o jogo.
What? E. Oh, I forgot the E. Let's score and win the game.
Rápido, corram para ela.
Quick, run to her. Yes. Be a simp, you weirdo.
De repente, marcamos gol incrível. Marcamos. De repente, marcamos gol incrível. Gol incrível.
Suddenly, we scored an incredible goal.
Ele marcou o pênalti perfeito.
He scored the perfect penalty. I want to say perfect penalty
Perfeito,
goal.
Pênalti.
Okay, that
Bora
works.
jogar como time. Bora jogar como.
Let's play as a
Vamos
team.
marcar e ganhar. Vamos marcar
E.
e ganhar o jogo.
Score and win the game. Okay, we got 40. And I'm going to do a speaking. Then after that, we're going to do another exercise.
Contar outra vez.
Contar outra vez. Contar. Outra vez. Tell again. O casal aproveitou bastante o clima tropical. Yeah, the couple really enjoyed the tropical weather.
Eles não estão
Acho que eles não estão muito confortáveis. I think they aren't very comfortable.
Ela quer mudar de...
Ela quer mudar de assunto e falar sobre os convidados. Convidados? What does that mean? She wants to change the subject and talk about the guests.
Ele sempre usa
Ele sempre usa dois guardanapos. Oh, yeah, that means napkins. Enquanto come. Eu também. Ele sempre usa dois guardanapos. Two of them. Why do you want to use all those napkins?
Eles realmente.
Eles realmente parecem felizes juntos. They seem really happy together.
Toalha de mesa cara.
Uma toalha de mesa cara. Uma toalha de mesa cara. Uma toalha de mesa cara. Uma toalha de mesa cara.
Falaram que
Falaram que
o
o casamento deles durou o dia todo. They said their wedding lasted all day, baby. Os mariscos deliciosos. The delicious shellfish. Enfim, ela falou que ele é muito simpático. Enfim. E ele. Finally, she said he is very nice. Very good. That was 9:45. Cool. That's usually my reminder in case if I don't go to doing Duolingos. Okay, we gotta get 10 or higher in 4 lessons. And it was good that we saved it for 18:30 because it's Saturday. It lands on a even number. We're gonna share some family stories, kids. What do you think? I don't know what the smiling and the lol is about, but I'm glad you're enjoying everything so far, Victor.
Piada.
This is all for you, man. Joke.
Calmo.
A piada's joke, not what I just said was a joke. Calm.
Sofá.
Sofa.
triunfo.
Triumph.
no inverno.
No inverno assistíamos filmes e conversávamos. Fuck you. Let me finish. No inverno assistíamos filmes e conversávamos. In the winter, we used to watch movies and chat.
Toalha.
Towel.
Bora.
Let's go.
Empatar.
The fuck is that? Tie?
Calmo.
Okay, I gotta calm down.
Ele celebrava
Eles celebravam no Natal com toda a família. All of the family. All of us. They celebrated Christmas with the whole family.
A casa dos meus avós é calma. Caixa, calma.
My grandparents' home is
Um
peaceful.
divórcio complicado.
Divórcio complicado. Divórcio complicado. The compli-
Filho único.
Fuck, I hit the wrong fucking button. Shit.
Filho.
Son, a only child.
Nós sempre cantávamos no Natal.
Christmas? We always used to sing on Christmas. Viajamos para a praia no verão. We used to travel to the beach every
Minha
summer.
avó cozinhava bolos deliciosos.
My grandmother used to bake delicious cakes. Dois açougues. Filha única. We just saw that one.
No açougue, meu avô gostava de conversar.
At the butcher, my grandfather enjoyed chatting. Butcher shop. My answer should be accepted. Some people say the butcher. At the butcher. Like as a slang way of saying it. Lamau. Lamau to you too, sir. Nós cantávamos
cantávamos
sempre.
sempre
Cantávamos.
no Natal.
We always used to sing at Christmas. But Christmas,
Filha única.
only child. Speaking of only singing during Christmas, this is why I gotta make more fanfares and stuff. I think I might make them mock up some of them for some of the days that I ended up getting. But anyways, here is what I ended up doing for singing during Christmas when I reached 1200. On the 12th day of duo, an owl gave to me a 1200-day streak, 11 gems and lingots, 10 or more lessons, 90% good ATXP, more 7 days a week, 6 daily refresh, 5 streak freezes, 4 weeks a month, 3 daily quests, 2 times EXP, and an owl in a burning pear tree. Merry Christmas. Yeah, you say the butcher. You gotta say the butcher.
Divórcio. Difícil.
2 açougues.
2 butcher shops. 2 butchers, we would say.
No açougue, meu avô gostava de conversar.
At the butcher shop. We don't say shop. My grandfather enjoyed chatting. Or my grandfather, we would say my grandfather enjoyed chatting with the butcher. We wouldn't say it that formally. But anywho, we got all the daily quests done. We got gems instead of double XP because that's how we roll, I guess. And that was still a good time. We've got 3 mistakes to erase. But I'm feeling all right. We got about, oh shit, we got 5 minutes left. I gotta stop talking. Victor, I'm gonna have to lock in here. We're gonna do some speakings. We're gonna do our best here. Enfim, o bolo está lindo. Enfim, o bolo está lindo. Ele parece bem confortável sozinho. Eu sei onde fazemos o melhor bolo. Casamento feliz. Acredito que eles vão se divertir muito na França. Escutei que o rosa dele é incrível. Sabia que a luna de mel dura 2 semanas? A madrasta do noivo. Ela quer mudar de assunto e falar sobre os convidados. A toalha de mesa branca. There we go. Practice complete. We are... Alright, let's do another one. Assim você pode começar pela cozinha. A pá é útil para limpar. A dustpan is beautiful. Vamos tirar lixo juntos. Let's take out the trash together. A toalha molhada. A toalha molhada. Dirty. Venha limpar o quarto. Venha limpar o quarto.
Seja forte.
Seja forte. O chão está bem sujo. It's very dirty. Wow. Me arruma o quarto. Quarto. Quem vai lavar o segundo andar? Eu posso varrer lá fora? Eu posso. Primeiro diga qual tarefa prefere. Practice complete. Alright, suck on that, Fran Black, you piece of shit. You bitch. Yeah, suck on that. Asogi is outdated in Brazil. You can say the butcher at the butcher shop. This is used to confuse me at the time. Do you think 11:30 for 11:30 is informal? Yeah, I mean, I just said 11:30. That's how you say it. Yeah, that's how you say it. Target practice. Here we go. Let's do another one. Boom, bam, baby. Triumph. Rápido, corram para ela. Rápido. At least.
Pelo menos.
Nossos treinos no estádio vão ajudar. Their training stadiums at the stadium will help.
Vamos chutar com força. Vamos chutar com...
Chutar. Oh, chutarmos. Okay. Consegue marcar 2 gols no próximo tempo. Can you score 2 goals next period?
Não vou dizer que estamos cansados. Não vou dizer que estamos cansados. Cansado.
I'm not going to say that we
Eu
we
vou
tried.
chutar a bola para o gol.
Let's see.
Eu vou
I'm
chutar.
going to kick the ball. I'm going to kick the ball. I'm going to... What is it? I'm going to kick... What the fuck? Oh, towards... Okay, I'm going to kick the ball towards the goal. I would have said to the goal.
O goleiro do time. O goleiro
The goalie of the team.
do...
Me mostra a jogada.
Show me the play.
Vamos chutar com força. Chute com força.
Oh, we will kick hard. We will kick with force. Doesn't matter. We got double cheesy peas. Give me that. All right. What are we at now? Because it's clobbering time. All right. We got about a minute left. I think we're going to just try to get another target practice. Let's do a speaking. That's quicker.
Ver os resultados.
Ver os resultados. Precisamos de ajuda para subir a escada.
Descanse.
Descanse bastante. Descanse bastante.
Faça exercício.
Faça exercícios regulares para a saúde. Faça exercícios regulares para a saúde. Tenho sintoma novo hoje. Passe tempo ao ar livre. Passe tempo ao ar livre. É importante entender como tomar os remédios. Comida suficiente. Comida suficiente. There we go. O médico me ajudou bastante.
Mexam-se
Mexam-se todos os dias. Get moving every day. Mexico. Did we get it? Yes, we got the dobro cheesy peas. Let's see. We got 20. We had 20 seconds to spare. Yeah, I know. These lessons are really, like, I think they really listened. Because my teacher didn't want me to say 11:30 because he considers it informal, and I told him I hate formality. Well, you're right, Victor. You're smarter than him. And we just got read out of double XP. The new lessons are really cool. They're using sentences that we really use in real life. And that was the number one complaint that I think that... I think a lot of competitors to Duolingo started doing better with Duolingo, and I would say that there's still better courses than Duolingo. You didn't hear that from me, okay? I still love you. But I digress. It's a good platform. It's ever changing, ever evolving, and I think I'm here for the long run. People like Coca-Cola, people like Pepsi. There are also other people that like RC Cola or Mr. Pibb. Or no, I think Mr. Pibb is a variant of Dr. Pepper. But you get my point. This is more of a name brand thing. People get iPhones, people get Samsungs. You know, and some people like me get the Doogie. You know, it's all preference. And if people like other apps that work for them, then that's good. I chose Duolingo because a hot girl told me that to choose Duolingo. And so now here we are stuck in this eldritch pact of learning languages. So, okay, we're at 1694 for our XP count. Part of me wants to get that up to 1700. Man, the XP for this week in particular is a pain in my ass. It's a pain in my ass right now. Because it's like, I don't want to earn this much XP right now. I just want to, like, be lazy. But we're going to share family history stories one last time, and then we're going to say goodnight. What do you think, Victor?
Hoje em dia,
Nowadays.
Guerra.
War.
se reunir.
Com licença. To meet.
De repente,
Histórias
Suddenly.
de guerra.
Histórias de guerra. Stories of war. Never heard of Dr. Pepper until I saw a map of your country on Twitter. What? You prefer cola? Coca-Cola. Let's see. I prefer... Actually, Guaraná I've liked as a good soda beverage. I like Coke. I think I had 2 Diet Cokes today. The you can kind of tell because I'm a little bit wiry. Oh, what's this? Is this a wart? Oh no. I'll look at this later. Next, I got something on my knuckle. That looks like a plantar wart.
Época.
Época. Score. Or era.
Calmo.
Calm.
Marcar.
Score.
Empatar.
Tie.
Ser uma pessoa aberta.
Ser uma pessoa aberta. To be an open-minded person.
Estádio.
Stadium.
Toalha.
Towel.
Vilarejo.
Village. War.
Em que época isso?
Em que época isso aconteceu com você? And when did this happen to you?
Se reunir.
To meet.
Gol.
Let's go. Like the airline.
Calmo.
Calm.
Agarrar.
Grab.
Hoje é diferente, porque a guerra ficou no passado.
Today is different because the war is in the past. Okay.
Hoje em dia a internet é mais. Bem.
Angia. Nowadays, hoje em dia a internet é mais rápida. Nowadays, the internet is faster. Very true.
Eu acho que ele está mais aberto hoje em dia.
Aberto. I think he's more open-minded nowadays.
As crianças se reúnem para jogar vídeo. Sim.
As crianças se reúnem para jogar videogame agora. The children are meeting to play video games now. Ao mesmo tempo, at the same time.
Nós visitávamos a biblioteca frequentemente.
We used to visit the library often. It's just a cognate. Eles trabalhavam sem internet. They worked without the internet.
Eu, aberto,
Shut up.
acha
Key.
que ele está mais aberto hoje em dia.
I think he's more of an open-minded person nowadays.
As crianças desenhavam em papel.
Oh, we're drawing on paper. Okay.
Eu sempre usava aquele computador velho.
I always use that old computer. Okay.
Eu acho que ele está mais aberto hoje em dia.
Aberto.
As
Open-minded.
crianças desenhavam em papel.
The children were drawing on paper. For the win. There it is. That's just extra credit right there. 13 cheesy peas. That'll yoink us up to 1707, landing in 11th place. Here I live in, where I live, we use Guarana informally to mean any kind of soda pop, but in other places it's particularly used for Guarana the soda. Interestingly enough, you go to like places like the South, like North Carolina or below, one would call that the Bible Belt. They call every soda Coke. Every soda is Coke. You want a Coke? It just means, because Coca-Cola is like, it has a family of products. That makes sense, but in slang for there, they call it a Coke. Like, even if it's Fanta, even if it's like any sort of soft drink or soda is called Coke. So it's interesting how Guarana is called just the general term for soda, but Guarana is also means something different. Like Coke up here means, well, it means cocaine. Or if you're ordering, a beverage, it means Coca-Cola. But, it's the specific thing. It's interesting how that's similar. Like at a completely different culture, completely like separate in a lot of ways culturally, but they come to the same conclusions of like, oh yeah, Guarana, that just means soda. Coke, in North Carolina and below, that just means soda as well, like any soda. So that's interesting how that works out. I know, that's interesting. So I think that's a good place to stay off too. I remember nearly 4 years ago saying Guarana, meaning grape Fanta, and a friend of mine from a neighboring state asked why I called it Guarana. That's interesting. That is so interesting to me. You know who's from the South? I think it was, I don't know if you remember Brandy, but she was like, I remember talking to her about like, Southern, because she's from the South, and she's just like, oh yeah, they all call it Coke there. And that's how I know. And it's also like, I think I saw it on Instagram a couple of times. Funny thing is, I've been calling it Instagram, like, unironically, but I know it's like Instagram. Instagram. Wait, when was this? Okay, that was last week. Instagram, though, it's like, I heard Naya call it Instagram so much, because I realize you guys don't really, like, pronounce the M like an M. You pronounce it like an N. And I think it's adorable. So I've been calling it Instagram. It's, so on Instagram, I think I might have seen it. We also use refri or refrigerante, just like the rest of the country, similar to like how we would say refreshments, I would imagine. Refreshments. Refreshments. How refreshing. Actually, I think I used that term today. Oh, yeah, there's refreshments. I was in another parade. See, this is a wristband from one parade. Here's another one to drink, to get some alcohol. I didn't actually drink, but I just wanted the wristband, just in case if I had a hankering. But I just went home because I had to, honestly, I had to use the bathroom. And I was honestly like ready to burst. So I just left. I'm like, I don't need this. Let me go home. I want to go home anyways. I need to rest. I took a nap. I woke up, played around my phone a little bit, pet the bunny, did a little bit of cleaning, did a little bit of eating of food. I bought trail mix, which is kind of good. And I just just lounged around, was kind of lazy. I'm not going to lie. I should have cleaned a little bit more than I wanted to. That's how I am every week. I'm just lazy, and I just feel bad every time I'm lazy, and I just got to push myself to clean, because this is my only opportunity, Saturdays, Our M's are pronounced like N's. Right. Yeah, exactly. When I teach English words to my friends, they often have trouble pronouncing M's correctly. That's kind of like, R's and, like in Japanese, or L's and R's with Japanese. For some reason, it's just like they just can't pronounce L's like R, or R's like R's and L's like L's. It's just like the case of the blue and gold dress. I don't know if you know what that is. I don't know if you're too young for that, but the blue and gold dress fiasco. Yeah, the blue and I think it was just the way certain phone displays were like capturing certain aspects of it, like this. Like maybe for Japanese, it's like the L and the R is that like in between state of two different colors, kind of like how indigo is like the in between state of purple and blue. Might be something there. Might be something to it, homie. But you teach English words to your friends. Yeah, it's weird. like M isn't really in the, which is interesting too. I noticed that Brazilians have like a lot of higher voices simply because like this nasal part, like it's how a vocalist increases their range to the upper register. It's so easy to like, like that nasal passage of like just focusing that vowel, the ow vowel, into that part of it. And by not having mum, it's the opposite of it. Whereas the nasal getting into like that higher head voice is what we would call it. M's gets you closer to your chest voice and lower. So the fact that both things are like, one is used, the fact that Brazilians don't use the vowel or the consonant that helps bring you down back to your chest voice, but also use the nasal cavity exercise to bring you into the head voice. Those two simultaneously, I feel like Brazilians have higher voices simply because of that language. Something I noticed. Yes, I used to watch a Japanese streamer. He streamed Duolingo lessons well, and I noticed how some words were difficult for him. Very true. I mean, I suppose that goes for any language. My friends often ask me to say things in English. Especially when we were in English class. I didn't know you guys had an English class. I guess you're in college. I guess it's the way the sun hits it. This dress. But it's like the color between blue and purple. Like this cosmic, like what's the color between, like, let's see, navy blue, I guess. Okay, but let's look at indigo or ultramarine. Like that's indigo. That's a beautiful color. Cobalt, like ultramarine. It's kind of the same. Okay, now you got like, funny thing is, like, I was talking to my friend about Warhammer 40K, and of course the Illuminati has to like give me Warhammer 40K stuff in the algorithms. Because actually my friend was working at a theater where they had like an event with nerds getting together and playing a big Warhammer game. Okay, you know the blue and gold dress issue. Okay. I don't know, man. Oh, we do. Very similar colors. You know, it's like, there are some points. I do recall pendant lamps. I think I actually quoted you in like a lesson like 100 days ago or so about like me seeing pendant lamps. I'm like, oh fuck, if Victor was here, he'd know. He would fucking know. I hate that shit. And the thing is they said chandelier in future lessons because we call them chandeliers here. Nobody calls them pendant lamps. I don't know where they call them pendant lamps. It's like if I saw soda, you know, if I saw soda as an option, or if I saw pop instead of soda, I'd be like, this is preposterous. Nobody calls it pop. The thing is people in the Midwest call it pop, but it's fading. Soda is taking over. The soda term is taking over, my dude. And yeah, that's pretty much it, yo. Pendant lamp must be a technical term. Chandelier is used anywhere. Okay, I'm gonna Google what the hell a pendant lamp is, and just like and relive and be pendant. I know pendant necklace, but let's look up pendant lamp. Okay, that's just a chandelier. Okay, that's okay. Pendant lamp, right? Okay, okay. Chandelier. Okay, chandelier. Okay, I guess it's because it's candely, hence the, I don't know. Is that French? Chandelier, candle. It's probably some similar cognate to it. So pendant lamp is technically okay. Let me look this up. What is the difference between a pendant lamp and a chandelier? I don't know how to spell chandelier. Shut up. What's the difference between a pendant lamp and AI is going to help us? The difference between a chandelier is a large multi-light fixture with branching arms, while a pendant lamp is a smaller single light fixture suspended by a cord, chain, or rod. Chandeliers are typically used as dramatic centerpiece, versatile, offering focus task, whereas pendant lights are versatile, offering focus task lighting over specific areas like a kitchen or island, general ambient lighting. Okay. So there is a difference, technically. But it's a hanging light. Now here's the thing. Pendant, what is a pendant lamp also called? It's just a light. A hanging light or a drop light. Suspended ceiling light, I would accept. Downlight, I never use. Mini pendant, never. Fuck that shit. Linear pendants, fuck that shit too. A pendant light, a drop or suspender, I never use it as that. I just call it a light. Honestly, people just call it a light. Like just a ceiling lamp. Actually, ceiling lamp would probably be like the... In Oz, they say soft drink. I could agree with that. Actually, soft drink is fine. Chandelier is used everywhere. Pendant lamp must be the technical term. Yeah, I guess it's the technicality of it. In Oz, they say soft drink. I'm okay with that. Soft drink is better than pop. I feel like if we're going back to the soda thing, soda is what you call it, right? Then... second place is like soft drink when you're generally when you're trying to sound fancy, when you're trying to sound very formal. Soft drink, right? Because you got to distinguish that from alcohol. Gotcha. Okay. Then there's pop, which I think that's like a step below. Like that's like definitely in last place if we're doing like a tier list for something. That's not what you call it. But Coke, that's just silly. Coca-Cola is Coke. You could even say that like Fanta is Coke because it's a Coke product. But if you tell me like Dr. Pepper is Coke, you're fucking out of your mind. I have to judge you in a passive-aggressive tone like I am right now. Yeah, I know. This is like coming full circle here. Because there is a distinction. I think you tried explaining that to me at one point. But like pendant lamp, hanging light is too many syllables. We just say ceiling light. It's the same amount of syllables now that I'm thinking of it. But like ceiling light. I've never called it a pendant lamp. I'm looking at one right now. I'm looking at a pendant lamp right now. Like right in my kitchen. Right in my dining room. There's like a pendant light. But it's just a ceiling light. It's a ceiling light. It's a light that you hang from your ceiling. Not a hanging light. Even though you hang it. It doesn't look like a pendant. What is a pendant? I guess this is where we got to go. Like, what is a pendant, technically? What is a pendant? Because it's like a necklace, piece of jewelry. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Pendant, a piece of jewelry that hangs from a chain worn around the neck. 2, a light designed to hang from the ceiling. Fuck you. Fuck you. Nobody calls it that. Nobody fucking calls it that. Shit. Fuck. God damn it. I thought it was just going to be the jewelry part. Because this is like a pendant, right? This is like a pendant, right? It's a piece of jewelry that... What the hell's on my arm? Okay. I was making dinner. I think those some parts of it. But this is like a piece of jewelry. It hangs on... It doesn't have to be on a chain, too. It could just be like this. It's the dangly thing that hangs down. Things that hang, right? Pendant lamp. Some hang, some don't. It's a lighting fixture. Well, like, what if you call a single light fixture that's in a fixed spot that doesn't hang? I mean, technically it's mounted, but it doesn't look like it's on a string. It's actually like mounted to the ceiling. That's not like a pendant to me. That's more like just a lamp. Like a ceiling lamp. Like a mounted ceiling lamp. Not pendant at all. Like, what distinguishes it? Because this is like, a pendant is something designed to hang on a string. The one I'm looking at, and I don't want to... I don't know. If it's a mount, if it's like in a fixture mounted, not dangling on a wire, then it's technically not a pendant. I feel like there's got to be a new distinguishing term for that. No, it's not a light bulb. No. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a light bulb. But there's also like this ornamental fixture around it. If I could show you, I would. But my house is a mess and I'm embarrassed. That's the real truth. I don't want to show you how messy my house is. But just imagine, like, let's say, let's see. Let me look. Let me get my hat. Like, here's the fixture. The light bulb's in here. There's like a ring around it, and it's like mounted to a solid piece. There's no string. It's just held together by like a ring around it, like so. And then the light bulb comes from here, and then this is the lampshade part of it. It's not like hanging. It's supported with a ring, and it's covering I'll send you a picture later. Yeah, I make my own dinner. I'm fucking talented at it. God damn. So, I'll tell you what, Victor. I'll tell you what. It's like, pendant lamps are fine and dandy. They could be called that, I suppose. But just know that you're wrong. You just call it a light. A ceiling light. A ceiling lamp. I would agree with lamp. The lamp part, fine. Lamps are something that has a shroud. Any variety of a lamp is something like the Pixar desk lamp that bounces on the eye. That's a lamp. You know, you see something with a shroud. I have a shroud on my hanging light, and it's a lamp. It's a hanging lamp from a ceiling lamp. I wouldn't call it pendant lamp. It's just, it's not, it's upside down too. Like the shroud around the light bulb is facing upward towards the ceiling, so it bounces off the ceiling itself, creating nice ambient light. I wouldn't call that a pendant lamp, because like pendant lamp to me is just like, you know, here's the shroud, the light comes from there, and then it's just, you know, a very directional, intentional thing. That's what a lamp is for me. So, I think I'm done ranting about this. It's been an hour. Yep, right now. Now it's been a full hour of me streaming. I think I did my lesson. What was it? We did 30 minutes of double XP, and then the other 30 minutes has been ranting about stupid shit. I can't remember. It was 2020. I remember it was 2021, and you took 30 minutes of live stream just to complain about pendant lamps. Well, here's the sequel, baby. Here's the sequel. I just said, I did 30 minutes of actual Duolingo and Portuguese learning, and we're an hour into this stream. Another 30 minutes of me complaining about pendant lamps. Why? Because I care about the truth. It's things like that. Like I don't like sentences that in English that I read in English, and I'm like, who the fuck calls it this? Is it the British? No wonder we seceded from the fucking British. They're wrong. They're stupid in how they say things. I'm fine with being offensive for that. Sure, they made the language, but we've perfected it, baby. Pendant lamp is dumb. Come at me, bro. It's such a forced way to say pendant lamp, you fucking arrogant. You know what it is? It's the pompousness of just, a pendant lamp. Oh, a pendant lamp. And just, I know some rich bastards in some like other, couple towns over near where I live, where they have all these $1 million houses, and they're like, the pendant lamp in my personal study have been quite brings out the air in the room. It's like, go fuck yourself, man. Go fuck yourself. Pendant lamp. You're dumb. Like, it's the type of vocab term that I hear in like competition cooking shows where I'm like, yes, I'm making a balsamic reduction. It's like, fuck you. You're just cooking balsamic on a pan, reducing it down. I mean, I guess maybe that's a useful term. That was a bad example, but you know what I'm saying? It's like just the fruity, earthy notes of it helps my palate come a little bit. It's like, get over yourself, man. It's like we're all people. We're all gonna die someday, and you know what? If you want to be a snob your entire life and just be like, it's pendant lamp. Oh, it's a pendant lamp. It's always been a pendant lamp. It's like, fuck you. This is why I hated college, because it's like they only speak in one vernacular, and that's professional college speak. Scholarly cited, astute college speak, and they can't understand. They get so much indoctrination of speaking a certain collegiate way that they can't fucking talk to actual regular fucking people. And that's the trigger. That's the trigger. It's like, I remember learning all these vocab terms musically when I went to my shitty community college music school, thinking, like, nobody's going to talk like this in the real world. Like, you ever go to the fucking real world and like, and this is kind of an open letter to like all music teachers that kind of learn later on in their career, where it's like, or even just law people, like people who study law for like their entire lives, and then they meet this guy who's like on bail, couldn't make it past the third grade, and they have to basically dumb down their collegiate law school language just to fucking talk to this guy, which is great. That takes a lot of skill too. My point is, when I'm learning a language, I want to learn the language of the people that are learning it for. And Duolingo has definitely updated that shit. But I would say the English interpretation, I read some of these English sentences that are in Portuguese, and I'm like, I don't fucking say that shit. Pendant lamp. That's the number one example. Pendant lamp. I don't say that fucking shit. Nobody says it. What, like, the fucked up thing is, I'm gonna go next door. Like, I'm gonna go next door to my neighbor and just say, hey, you know what a pendant lamp is? And they're going to be like, oh, yeah, pendant lamp. You know, it's like a hanging. It's like, fuck you. Fuck you, man. I'm trying to make a point. Or like I'll talk to somebody that I know and it's like, what's a pendant lamp? And you know what? I'll admit some people will probably have to have no answer for it. But if I'm real honest with myself, you know, there might be some people that know what a pendant lamp is. But it's a very specific thing. Like, why would you know that? Why would you know what a pendant lamp is? Like, are you an interior designer? That's another thing, too. Interior designer. Maybe it's because my first girlfriend wanted to be an interior designer, and she's just like, I watch so much HGTV that I don't want to, like, think about it. I don't want to think about pendant lamps. I like chandeliers because they got little crystals, but pendant, I think of crystals, you know? Like a chandelier, they have a lot of shiny things. Glass, crystal, whatever, what you name it, you know? Pendant lamp. It just sounds so... It sounds it's just too formal, man. Please do ask your neighbor what a pendant lamp is and record the audio. Exactly, they use two technical words. Yeah, it's just too robotic, man. AI. This was even before the AI took over for Duolingos. It's just, honestly, I feel like AI, if the new lessons have been written by AI is doing a great job. I'll be honest, AI is doing a fantastic job if that's the case. Oh shit, one of my favorite brass bands is playing locally in March 5th. 2026. I can't believe 2025 is more than halfway over. God damn. But I'll try to get a conversation going with that stuff. But Victor, I think I've ranted long enough. I burned some calories complaining about this way too much. I'm going to eat my feelings. We're going to say goodbye to this day. This flame one last time, Victor. Thank you so much for watching. And also anybody else who stops by. Let's take a look at this flame one last time. 1830 on the day streak. Kept the flame going, kept it alive. Boom. Nice and beautiful orange. Just like this backdrop. Just like this My 11 rack right here. 1,830 days on the day streak. And as always, muito obrigado por assistir. Boa noite. Ciao, ciao for now. Feliz sábado. And until next time, take care. Be safe out there. And até próxima. Ciao, ciao.